So today's a big day, and we set up this appointment with Primary Children's and the University of Utah, trying to get some answers, and today is finally here. I'm feeling all the feelings. Just nervous about what they're gonna tell me, and just wanting the very, very best for my baby. Good morning, today is the day. Yeah, hi. Wow, you got a dirty face there, buddy. No, you have a dirty face.
How you doing?
How you doing? How are you? How are you? Good, there you go. So today's a big day. If you are new to the vlog, Rocky has been having some hearing issues. And we set up this appointment with Primary Children's and the University of Utah like a month ago, trying to get some answers, and today is finally here. So unfortunately, they only allow one parent to come. So this one's taking one for the team. He's getting all of these guys off to school, and me and Rock are headed to the dock. So I don't know how much I will actually be able to record in there, but I will try my hardest as always, and I will make sure I give you guys updates wherever I can. Should we go? Go! Oh, thank you. So we're here at the hospital. We're about 15 minutes early, which is perfect. I need to go in and fill out some paperwork. But I'm gonna cry in, so I'm waiting to go in. I just feel a lot of emotions. I pulled up and it's like Primary Children's Outpatient Services, and it's like, oh shoot, like I've never had a kid at Primary Children's, and every time you hear about Primary Children's, it's something like really severe. So I feel, I don't know, it like made me emotional. It made me like, my nephew Jensen has spent a lot of time here, and so it like reminds me of the severity of it. I don't know, I'm feeling emotional about it, and I'm feeling nervous. I had been like, Jay, I can handle it. Like, we had talked about, even though they said only one parent can go, should he come anyways, you know? And I was like, no, I can handle it, I can handle it. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish he would come. Because I'm feeling all the feelings. Just nervous about what they're gonna tell me, and just wanting the very, very best for my baby. So, okay, we're gonna go in. I can do hard things. I can do hard things. Sometimes I'm like, wait, I'm the mom? I'm the responsible one in this situation? Like, how am I the responsible one? I can't do this. Sometimes I just still feel this, like this 18-year-old girl that's like just trying to figure it out, you know? And then I remember, nope, you're the one that's supposed to know what you're doing in this situation, and it's scary, but I can do it. I can do hard things. So we are waiting for the nurse. I tried to record that, but I got most of my coat in the corner, so I'm sorry. Completely black Rocky, the start of the show, huh? But they are waiting. They're gonna have the nurse come in and take us to go do a bunch of hearing tests. So that's what we'll do next. He said his ears look okay. I was like, well, I could have just gone to my pediatrician to tell me his ears look okay. Like, he just finished an antibiotic 2 days ago. His ears will probably look okay. That's not what the question here is. Yeah, crayons. Well, I just got in the car and I had black under my eye from my little tear up before entering the hospital, but that's okay. It's fine. I also had a mask on, so good news. I think I have a lot of information running through my head and I'm a little overwhelmed. He passed his, so there's 2 tests. They do fluid tests and they do hearing tests, which they did smaller versions of both of these at the Baby Watch program. So they did the one where they checked for negative pressure, and he failed that in his right ear and he passed it in his left ear. So he is coming off of antibiotics 2 days ago. He finished off his ear infection antibiotic, and I was a little worried as how that would affect the test results, right? And so I just flat asked him, I was like, look, I'm afraid that I skewed the results because he just had an antibiotic. But also, you can't be like, no, you have an earache, ear infection, just work through it, you know? And she was like, no, like that won't affect the negative pressure, it's fine. So that's good to hear. So he failed it in his right ear, but he passed it in his left ear. Which I need to go back and watch our vlogs. I don't remember which ear he failed and passed the last time. So then she was like, I think he'll probably want to put tubes in. Oh, so then we went, okay, this is the thing you didn't get to see, which I wish I had a way to record it. We went in this soundproof room, which I don't think you realize, like when you go in a normal quiet room, how much sound is still there. But we went in this room and it is like pitch quiet. That's not a word. Pitch black in quietness. Picture that. And she's like, all right, Mom, this is really hard for you, but I need you to not react to any sound or anything you see. So I'm like, so I'm holding him on my lap, and there was TVs in all 3 corners, and then like speakers, and some of them was like loud and had pictures of babies and puppies and stuff, and then some of them were like that eerie, like, but like, I can't do it. I hope you enjoyed that. Like a high pitched, like that kind of that ghosty, like in ghost movies, you know? And so they did that just at all different frequencies in all different areas, trying to see which ones would get his attention. I mean, there was a few times I could hear it and I didn't feel like he reacted. But he passed it, which is good. So so 3 of the 4 things he passed on both ears. Here's the thing is, like, this has been really stressful for us for like over a month now, thinking he can't hear and he can't speak. So you're telling me he can hear and he has some negative fluid, but like his hearing is okay. And he's like, yes, that's what I'm telling you. And then he said, okay. And his adenoids, I had him check all that. Yep, that's all fine. I had him look at his thrush. He said, that's all okay. It looks like it's improving. And what else did I have him check? Oh, so I said, okay, so now do I need to go on to an audiologist? And he's like, no, we're like a combined team. You just saw one. I was like, oh, okay, that's who did all the tests. So he's like, you don't need to go to an audiologist, like he can hear, and he wants to see him back in July to check that negative pressure. And if it's still there, he's like, unless he's getting a ton of ear infections, I probably will still just keep watching it. But if it's that he's getting a bunch of ear infections between now and then, I want to know about it. I was like, okay, so like I'm new to this. Like all I know is my son's not speaking like he should. I've been worried can't hear. What's my next step? Do I go to another doctor? Do I need a new referral? What do I do? And he's like, no, like you just work on speech now. So I guess we can move forward, and this is probably best case scenario, move forward saying, nope, nothing is wrong with his hearing. It might be some negative pressure on that one ear, but we can move forward and we should be able to make some progress just with speech alone. So I think I feel a little, not down. I feel like it was too easy. You know when you have that uneasy feeling like, this is too easy. And I don't know if that's my gut telling me something or if it really is, but I'm like, I can't. The thing is, I went to a pediatric through the University of Utah and Primary Children's. Like I could not have found a more qualified person to do this test. And so it's not like I just went to some random ENT in our building, you know? Like at this point, I don't think there's anything else I do except for work on speech, even though in my gut I'm like, that feels too easy. Well, we're home. We are home. Everybody's home, in fact, from piano and from dance. And I am really collecting a lot of stuff. And it's turning into a mess. Flip-flops here, shirts there, snacks here, books here, presents that still need to be wrapped. It really is like, and a cool little baby who passed his hearing test. High five! Oh, the doctor said that Rocky's hearing test, he passed it. Yes! Isn't that good? Yes! Yeah, we're really, really happy for you, Rock.
He can heal us! I love you, Rocky.
He heard that.
Yeah, Mom.
Who's got you? Who's got you?
Home
Say,
from work.
Dad. He said Dad when Dad walks up today. Say, Dad. Dad. Okay.
Keep going.
No. He's like, throw me. Throw me, fool. Oh.
Say Dad. Ready, set,
Oh, good job. Okay, so since having time to kind of process like what happened today, talk with JD, talk with some of my friends, because when we first left, I was feeling very like is this good? Yeah, confused. And since the very beginning when he first failed this test, we haven't really known how to process it.
Yeah.
It's been weird. It has been weird. And so a couple things, like thoughts that I've had that I wanted to share with you is, one, so grateful that we decided to go to the Primary Children University of Utah, like the medical hospital around here, pediatric ENT, because we highly considered, we got a bill saying like this will cost you $500 and whatever dollars, right? And we were like, oh, we could go to just like any old ENT for like $150. But we felt like after discussing it, like that was where we should go. And I didn't really know why. But when we were there, okay, so we've also been bouncing around the idea of, do we need to take him to an audiologist? So while we were there, the doctor was like, hey, I want him to have some tests done. The audiologist walked down the hall and came and got me. So we actually met with 2 doctors today, which I didn't realize was gonna happen. So when we went to leave and I'm asked, like, he tells me he passes his test, I'm like, well, do I need to be referred to an audiologist? And he's like, no, you've already met with Dr. So-and-so, that was the audiologist. I was like, oh, so that was fantastic. Now we don't have to do that. And 2, if a local ENT had told me that he was fine, I think I would have been like, oh, dang it, I should have gone to a pediatric one. Like, do they really know what they're talking about? But so when I was told that this morning, it almost felt like too good to be true. And I was talking to my brother about it. He just gets me. And he was like, it's because, well, he's been through some stuff with his son too, but he's like, it's because you were prepared to fight like heck. And you go in like adrenaline. I mean, you guys saw me, like I was teary. I definitely had the adrenaline. And then to be like, everything's okay. It's just a weird transition. So I'm excited in the sense that like, okay, like, so we're just back to traditionally dealing with the original speech problem we thought we had. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what's best for my son and not having anyone like pioneer this, right? Like the speech, at least I had done it before. And at least I had friends and siblings who had done it before. This has just been a little bit harder to navigate. And I've had so many sweet people reach out to me and like friends from high school and stuff reach out to me. And it has for sure helped. I don't want to discredit that at all. But it's just been interesting, like, I definitely fully expected to walk away with tubes in his ears. And he even said, he's like, unless he gets quite a few ear infections between now and July, I'm not even doing tubes then. So just some things I wish I had asked is like, so like what is about that pressure, right? Like he's got that pressure in his ear that he failed that test. So, and I asked him, I did say like, so he just lives with it, but that's gotta be uncomfortable. Can you imagine never being able to pop your ear? Like, sounds miserable. So I am learning, I am growing. It has been a day of just kind of like reflecting. Like what happened? You know, for now, I mean, it's great news, right? Like everybody's got to be like, you're crazy. This is good news. And apparently I am needed in the other room. Mom to save the day. Un momento.
It is that time of the night again. Michelle is at Bunko. She's at Bunko. I just had the 4 kids and we had a ball. I didn't record much because I was just being present with them. So we just relaxed. We had fun outside. We just did a bunch of fun things. Just being outside is honestly like my favorite thing right now. So Michelle is gone. She'll be back late tonight. So it is my turn to just watch whatever I want, eat whatever I want, and then just enjoy just having some alone time. And sometimes that's important. I love my time with Michelle. I love my alone time, and I love my time with my family as well. And you just need all 3. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, dudes.